And when I was working for the boss that I was talking about earlier, he had a run-in with four of the people who reported to me, and he wasn't very happy with them at all. And he called us all, myself included, and these four, to a meeting at our Phoenix office on a Monday morning, 8 a.m. We were supposed to go in to present to him. And so we had to take up our Sunday on an airplane flying out to Phoenix, and I'm flying out to this meeting, and I'm just dying inside, just dreading going to this meeting because I know it's going to be awful, because these type of meetings typically were. So I was thinking about our home group. In the previous Sunday at our home group that we attend through Crossroads here, we had done a study on the phrase "fear not" in the Bible. And there was one verse as we were studying that really stuck out to me, and that was Psalm 62, 1 and 2. And that verse reads, "My soul finds rest in God alone. He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will never be shaken." And so I just kind of started thinking about that verse on the airplane flying out to Phoenix. And I said, you know what, I'm going to use this verse as a weapon, the same way that Jesus does in Matthew 4 to combat Satan. I'm going to see if this stuff really works. So we're flying out to Phoenix, and we get there, and we get there early in the morning for our meeting, and it starts off, and it's probably worse than what I had even expected. For 3.5 hours, literally, he was in our face yelling and screaming at us and telling us everything that we had done wrong and how worthless we were. And normally in that sort of situation, my blood would get boiling and my adrenaline would be pumping, and I'd be really tense and uptight. Well, I started using this verse, and I just kind of kept on saying, "He is my fortress, I will never be shaken." Bring it on. He is my fortress, I will never be shaken, And he's just there screaming at me. I can see his veins bulging and everything. And I just had this amazing calm over me. I mean, it was awesome. Well, two really cool things happened as a result of that. The first one was that my boss realized that he couldn't get under my skin, and that really ticked him off and made him even more angry. So that was kind of fun. The second thing that was really cool is later that night, as I'm out to dinner with the four guys in my group, the one guy said to me, "Jim, if I can ever be half that calm when something like that's happening to me, it'll be an absolute miracle. How did you do that?" So I had an opportunity to share that same story that I just shared with you with them. I talked to them a little bit about what I thought God was working on in my life, and had an opportunity to share my faith with them. So that was just a real cool opportunity.